Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions hacked guide. I have to point one thing out. I accidentally misspoke there. I believe in the last video, potentially even the one before that. I was going over the requirements to unlock Ninja, and I forgot. I was looking at the old Final Fantasy Tactics, or the original version, right? And the requirements got changed when they released War of the Lions. So I believe I had said that I only needed Archer level 3, and I think I only said I needed Thief level 4. That's not the case. We need Archer level 4, Thief level 5, and then Geomancer 2 as well. Though that didn't change. But yeah, the requirements for Archer and Thief got actually bumped up by one level when we changed the War of the Lion. So I'm almost there though. I have got my Thief requirement has already been met, and I'm just working on the Archer now. So one more action here, which will be this one. Oh, here we go. Let's just chakra this. Alright, and that should do it. Now let's go take a look at Ramza one last time here, and there we have it. Alright, so there it is, Unlock Ninja. Obviously still Ramza being level 1. That means that we will be able to squeeze as much out of the leveling process as far as stat gains for the Ninja as I can. Now, also I guess I should mention, and I believe I pointed this out earlier on, but Ninja's got really good speed growth. So really that was my main goal with this, was to get Ninja unlocked right away. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to get 1 point of speed every time you level up. That's not the case, and that would be obviously extremely overpowered and really actually ridiculous. But so anyways, Ramza right now as a base squire is at a speed of 6. Let me just end this battle here, and this is this should work. Boom. Okay. So yeah, so this should make it so that I figure it's probably like every whatever, we'll just say like 25 to 30 levels, like somewhere in there, you should get 1 point of speed. Now, I should also mention I highly value speed. I value that stat above basically all others. Which is another reason why I'm specifically going here for Ninja. So let's get this unlocked, and yeah, we will start the leveling process. Let's just get metal assigned there. Yeah, so I've got Tailwind and JP Boost learned. Those are really the only two that I really feel like I need. It would be nice to have Adrenaline Rush, but that said, the Ninja's Sunken State I actually like, although I guess it's called Vanish in this version, right? I actually kind of like that more, so I may just forego the Adrenaline Rush and go right for Vanish right away on Ninja. So yeah, so that's going to be it. Let's pick up move +2 here as well from the Thief. Now he's got a movement type ability. So yeah, so this should be pretty interesting. And there, if you notice there, he's already at his speed of 7, so you get 1 point of speed just for changing over to Ninja. So he'll be a little bit faster. Yeah, most other characters are at a speed of 6. Yeah, all these basic squires are all 6. Mitsuba and Nicolita here are also at speed 7. I assume that's because they're archers. And then the Thief is at 8. Yeah, so let me just see something here. I'm kind of curious. If it's just the job itself that's giving them the extra speed, it should be. Oops. Jeez. Still getting used to these menus. I guess equipment? Yeah, okay, wow. So, she's actually got a speed of 7 already. That might be because I leveled as Thief for quite a while. That's my guess, anyway. Let's bump these two back to Squire. Do the same thing with my other Thief here, just to take a look here. Yeah, so she's up. Yeah, speed of 7. Both of these two are at speed 7 already, base. Interesting. Actually, yeah, all of them are. Yep, all of my knight, or the squires that I've been using a bit are all at speed 7 already. I assume that is because I've leveled them as probably Thief. I don't know, because I can't remember which other class gives you a bonus to speed as you level. I think it's probably Thief. That's got to be my guess. So we're just gonna keep going like this. I'm curious now what Ramza is going to end up with at level 99 for speed stats. So I don't know if I'll hammer that all out like right now, right between like this video and the next one. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm gonna get started, and we'll kind of keep an eye on his speed, because I'm kind of curious how that's all gonna play out. So. All right, so I'm going to take a little cut here. I'll probably do another, little bit of leveling, and we'll just kind of, keep tabs on where Ramza is at for speed. So, all right, so I will be right back. Okay, so we're just moving into a little bit of an update here. As you can see here, my Ramza is level 43 now. I've been hitting it pretty hard here, and his speed is up to 10. So that means. What I noticed here is, by just being a ninja, he gets 1 point of speed, and I'll just show you here. So let's go back to like Squire, right? So let's go to the equipment. So there you have it. So his speed is 9, which means he has permanently gained 3 points of speed so far, on his, route to, or whatever, yeah, on the way to 43. So, I did notice there around the, I don't know, mid-30s, I believe, he finally hit that 3rd point of permanent speed. So yeah, this seems to be going quite well. And, honestly, this whole idea really actually was kind of adapted from one of the strategies that I did, which is there's a way to gain knight swords in, I think it's like chapter 2, which is ridiculously early to be able to get those. And I'll probably do that again, and I'll do another video, because I don't really, I mean, the first one is okay, but I don't think it was as illustrative as I would have liked it to have been, because I had a bunch of equipment that I wouldn't normally have because I think I hacked them in. I did basically. Actually, I kind of suggested it earlier on in this guide as well, because there's so much of there's a lot of the equipment that you can't obtain because we're not able to play through the network, and thus use the rendezvous and the melee. So I hacked some of those items in, but I think this time. Because this is more of a playthrough that's a little bit more of a challenge, and I'm kind of trying to do some different things that I've never done before, and I think I'm gonna do that, but not hack in those items like I did the last time. Maybe eventually I will, right? Once it's a little bit more like appropriate, kind of like time wise, but I really wanted to keep it a little bit more more difficult for one thing. Which again, I've hacked a couple of the abilities and taken some abilities away from like the Squire. But yeah, so that's I just wanted to update. That's kind of where I'm at right now. My 4 main generics here are up in the the upper 30s, it looks like. Pretty much, yeah, really close to 40. So we're going to keep plugging away at this. These generics have also, I believe, gained all 3 speed. So I was able to get them into their, ninja classes early enough where, everybody's got that 3rd point of speed so far. So far so good, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm gonna keep going with this, and I'll probably do one more little, I guess, yeah, like a little cut there. I don't know, maybe I'll do like 60s or something around there, and we'll just see, where our speed is at, and then finally once everybody hits 99. So, all right, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna take a cut here, and we will, pick it right back up after that. Okay, so I'm now 58 with Ramza. Again, just wanted to give you guys a little update on like the progress here. I actually, I just noticed earlier on in the video there I had stated something like, every like 20, 25, whatever levels, I think I said you should get 1 point of speed. I'm getting way more than that. I'm getting at least double that. Because so we started out at 7 speed, right, as a level 1 ninja. Again, 6 base, and then 1 because we're the ninja itself. And I'm already at 12. So that means I've gained 5 points, which, at level 58 is slightly behind, 1 point for every 10 levels. So maybe more like, 11 levels I'm averaging, right? So yeah, we should end up, okay, so let's just see, let's see, we've got, yeah, what like 31 levels left, is that right? 88, yeah, no, 40, wait, Jesus, 41 levels left, jeez. So I would expect at least, well, it would be nice to get 4 more points out of my speed stat, so that would I would end up then, if that was the case, at like 16 speed. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. And I think this will probably be the last little time I check in here with my stats prior to 99. But obviously, Ramza at 58, he's gaining levels a bit faster than the rest of my characters. Mostly that's because, whenever you use a spell or a skill on yourself, or spell or whatever, you get 10 experience regardless, right? Because that's just the way that it works if you cast on yourself. It's just always going to give you 10 EXP no matter what. Whereas, well, I shouldn't say no matter what, right? Like if you cap out speed, if you hit 50 and then you use Tailwind on yourself one more time, you don't get experience because you're not getting any actual benefit to that. It's like trying to heal yourself when you're already at full health. You just you don't get anything for it. So I suppose there's that little caveat. But anyways, let's take a look at my other ninjas here now. So this one is only 51, but it's at 11 speed. Now I'm looking okay, and not like, it doesn't really look like I've lost a whole lot as far as stat gains by, starting at whatever. I think all of my generics here were around level 25-ish when I unlocked and transitioned them into ninja. So I'm actually doing really good still even with them. Or I'm just getting really lucky, maybe, with speed gains. So we'll see how that pans out. But yeah, it's going really well. Not the most fun process ever, and very time consuming, but we are getting there, and it's looking pretty good. Ramza does have a lot more health too than, well, 123. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not that much more than my other ninjas. Yeah, not really that much more. I thought that he was getting a lot more, but that's not the case. Ninjas actually do have really bad health or HP gains. That was the one other thing that I kind of wanted to bring up too. I was kind of wondering if actually this was the best way to go. What do I mean by that? So like some of the other Some of the other classes have really, really good health and, you know, like physical damage growth. So like the Knight. The Knight has really good growth. As well as the Dragoon. Dragoon has really good HP and physical, like, attack power growth as well. And I was kicking around if that would be better. The problem is I still just I value speed above everything else, and I think that is going to stay the case. The reason, though, why I was even thinking about this, though, was simply because we just aren't getting equipment. So I am gaining, you know, all these levels, and my equipment isn't changing. So it's really just raw stat growth that is allowing us to, you know, I guess keep getting better. And the problem with that is, like, the monsters are getting really crazy health stats already. They're like, I think I'm fighting monsters already that are into the like 300 to 400 HP range. And without better weapons, we really have to basically depend on our physical attack power. And then the funny thing about all this too is I've learned, which I guess I probably already kind of on some level knew it, but like it's actually better to not equip weapons and to just go off of like your physical attack power. And so the problem is like the daggers, I believe it is, kind of go off of your speed stat, I believe it is. To determine their damage, and so it's actually just better to not have them, you know, equip weapons and just to use your fists, because that way you get more bang for your buck out of using focus over and over, right? Because if you just use focus and you've got daggers, it actually is it's funny, you know, you just do less damage with those daggers than if you had just you know, not equipped anything at all and just use your fist. So pretty interesting how this is all kind of, you know, working out. And again, a lot of it's just because I'm, you know, going so full bore here, you know, but at basically the earliest we possibly can to do this process. And it would be a lot easier to, you know, do this later on in the game, but I really want to just, you know, cap out early, and I'm actually going to probably repeat this process for the other like non-generics that we get. So yeah, we'll get back with that. I'm going to take one last little cut here, and then the following footage should be of when I've finally reached level 99. So yeah, so I will be I suppose right back. Okay, so we did it here. I finally made the last push to 99, and let's just see here. So I ended up with 15 speed for Ramza. So I think that was about how I estimated it was going to end out, right? So started at 6. So 10 would have been 4. Yeah, so ended up with 8 speed out of 99 levels. Now, that's a little bit less than, obviously, 1 point per 10 levels, but pretty close. I also believe I think there's at least, you know, some randomness involved in there. But yeah, so that's where we ended with Ramza. Kika ended up with 15 as well, so that's kind of interesting, actually. Actually, all of my generics ended up with 15 speed, which is, again, pretty interesting considering the fact that they all didn't start leveling as ninjas until around 20. So very, very interesting there. I'm not really sure how that squares with, you know, the hero getting an extra 20 levels to level. But hey, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So yeah, pretty happy with how it all turned out. That was quite a slog, though. Obviously, the amount of effort that goes into hitting level 99 at this point in the game is pretty. It's tough, especially the last levels there, where I would say that, you know, what you really want to do is make a good push from, like, I don't know, around level 50. Because towards the end, the enemies are hitting so hard and have so much health that the chances that you're going to be successful really get reduced. Now, This is also in the context of only having, you know, certain ability sets equipped, right? So I've got fundaments on 3 of my 4 ninjas, and then martial arts on the 4th one. So this one was the only one that was healing basically the whole time. And, you know, that makes, I mean, I'm not going to lie, that makes it pretty tough. Her heals, you know, as a ninja are not very good. So, sorry, using chakra, I should say. So, you know, again, that was probably the toughest aspect of all this. I did notice here, look at her attack is at 15 compared to my other ninja here is only at 14. So some of these must have had, like, you know, more levels as, like, probably knight. Yeah, 2 of them ended up with 15 attack. That's kind of funny. Let's see, where did the hero end up with? Yeah, hero was at 19, so... but yeah, that's, oh, you know, though, hang on. I want to see, I don't think everybody has the same equipment, although I don't know if this actually changes. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, that attack stat is the base attack. Yeah, the weapon power over there is the other stat that I... Anyways, yeah, I don't know, like I said, pretty fun process. I will, you know, be repeating this, honestly, probably with all of the non-generic characters. Well, maybe not all of them. There's some that I may just not use at all, but all in all, not too bad. Now, the one other thing, though, that I am going to do is I'm going to go back with these generics and bring them up to rank 8, or I should say job level 8 on some of their other jobs. The reason for that is, and maybe this is already obvious, but as you're a higher level, let's just say squire, right? So like, let's just say at level 3 you're getting 20 JP per action that you take, and that's with the gain JP boost. Well, at level 4, then, you'll gain even more JP. And thus, you will spill over more JP to other characters as well. So what I'm going to do is, you know, get a couple of these generics and get their whatever, these base class, or like squire up a little bit higher. Same with the knight. I'll go, you know, I want at least 1 level 8 knight. I probably want at least 1 level 8 archer as well as monk. Again, the reason for that, though, is so then I can take all of them, and I'll probably have, you know, 1 character as a squire, 1 as the knight, 1 as archer, 1 as monk, and just, you know, be able to spill JP from each one of those classes over onto, you know, one of the other characters that I get. Just so that they can, you know, kind of do the same thing as they did with Ramza, which is to sort of unlock the you know, the jobs for them without essentially wasting levels. So that's my goal. That's how I'm going to continue on. But that is all I've got for this one. I hope this one was enlightening, at least to what my strategy was going to be. But also, yeah, hopefully it was informational. And again, thanks for